World of Final Fantasy. In the last episode, we went and took on some hidden bosses such as the Mist Dragon in Mako Reactor Zero, the Holy Dragon in the Icicle Ridge, and we tried to take down the Iron Giant at the Big Bridge, but realized that we don't stand a chance. In this episode, this is actually take 2. We are in the train graveyard, and I tried to make quite a good amount of progress with you, but of course my Wi-Fi decided to crap out, and we're actually about halfway, about 2/3 done with this dungeon. So let's keep going. Oh, also I did get some more mirages. I got the Moored Skull. Well, actually, let me go to the map and I'll show you. Info. Alright, so I did get the Imp and the Moored Skull here. So, and of course we do have a few more. And what have we here? Great, back attack. Hit Lawn! No, they didn't hit Lawn. What is wrong with these things? Why they just want to hit Reyn? Once again, why do they want to hit Reyn? Seriously. Like, throughout this dungeon, when I was trying to record, all that it did was just hit Reyn. They only hit Lawn a few times. And I also put Gilgamesh in the team. Once again, I love that he's on here. Yeah, we are getting pretty high up now. Right, let's see what we got. Yeah, look at that. Yeesh. I thought they were gonna say something about how high up we are. Nope. Alright, go over here. Get interrupted by mirages, which it doesn't matter as long as we have something to kill. Taking out my anger! I'm just kidding. I'm not really that angry about anything. Oh, that's it. You're triggering me! Once again, it's good that we're getting at least 18,000 experience per battle. Let's check out our Mirage boards. Hyperion. Oh wait, no. We're not gonna do anything with that because once again, it'll take a while. Alright, critical guard. I need a whole lot more. And Death Machine. Funny how it goes from not sure what this is from to a machine from 6 into a machine from 7. Oh well, still cool that I had something from 6 with music from 6. Nope, not yet. Alright, Fenrir. Alright. For those who just got here, this is actually my second take of the episode, and we're about 2/3 of the way through the dungeon in the train graveyard. And we got some remedies in that treasure chest.
It just hit me. Look how far up we are.
That bat must have really like high altitudes.
Who? Me?
The Prime, dummy. She said bat, not batty.
Yep, there you go. Lon said something about the height. We are pretty high up, I mean, seriously. Alright, regular vampires. Ouch. No counter on that? Okay. Use horn on the vampire, on that vampire. Seriously? Ow! I hate these things sometimes. Yep, Reyn's close to dying.
That wasn't so bad.
And here we have 3 Phoenix down. Alright, then after that we'll go up here. Alright, then looks like we'll have to go up there. But for now, maybe there's something in this direction. No, there isn't. Why do they do that? Why do they just mislead us? I understand that they don't want to just give us a straight path. But sometimes you don't want to just give us a place and be like, okay, we're pointing you in this direction. There may or may not be something there. New Mirage, the Demi-Vampire. Just a grown-up version of the vampire. Ah! Kill it! Kill it with fire! Which will probably kill it because it is an ice bat. And we got a high potion. Yes!
Looks like we've climbed up even higher.
Yodelay.
Yodelay-dahi. Either that, or we've sunk to a new low.
I know, Reyn, I know. It doesn't really matter. Get the triple deck. And see what else we can get. I just realized Gilgamesh actually has a lot of different abilities. Look at that, he's got Shell, Protect, Thunderbolt, Haste. He's got a lot of stuff. And of course you know how it was in the battle against him. He used all 3 of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna use these. Alright, we're good. Let's kill something. Zap. See what's in this direction. Treasure chest. With 3 phoenix pinions. And of course you see that there's a zap symbol still up on the switch. So it means that you can use it multiple times. Such as here. And this takes us to the exit. Well, next place. Yeah, we're just about at the boss now. See? Got a huge mess of trains, and we have a save crystal down there, along with a path off to the right, which may or may not be the secret boss. Man, that would make my stomach drop. Going down a train like that. And as you see, there's a train blocking this path. We'll have to go up to that switch that's up right over there. You can see where my camera's trying to point at. Yeah, this is a big place. This sure is quiet without any music. Alright, so we have a different Mirage, the Chrome Giant. This is the alternate color form for the Mithril Giant. Ah. No, no, no! Did she just... Alright. Yeah, trying to... Eek. Eek. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to topple the Chrome Giant stack. Cure on Reyn. Sorry. Alright. Are you kidding me? No, let him hit me so that way... Reyn! I know you're my sister, but come on! And that topples it. Take out the Scullator. Then the Imp. Imp. Okay. Ah! Counter! And she fell. All right. Yeah, that really didn't do much, did it? Neither did that. Cure on Lawn. Ah! Actually, regular attacks don't do that bad, considering that almost every attack is just doing 300 now. But still, that ain't bad.
Oh, yeah.
You think you're so fucking smart, huh? Well, I'm gonna pee you. No! Sorry, once again, I was watching a lot of Djibouti dubs. Alright, Mega Elixir. And now go to items, battle items, and Mega Elixir. Gilgamesh, Hyperion. We're here to help you with any leaks or holes you need filled. Yeah, I kinda need some help with that. Luigi, how old is this girl? No, she's a jailbait. She may look 25, but she is 15. Alright, well, not bad. At least we're getting close with the Searcher. But nowhere with the Mist Dragon and Hyperion yet. Alright, first of all, there we go. Check this out. Yeah, this. Oh, looks like we have a gimme golem here. Because a werewheel is something that was also in this area for a gimme golem. So, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and use Fenrir to move a little quicker. What the hell? Okay. Eat. Well, that did it. Ba-boom. I'm tired of you always running away from me. Shut up, chase me. First her ass is backed up. Now the toilet's backed up. If you're gonna have a bad attitude, fuck it. I'll just shit on you. How much HP does that thing have? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ah! Screw it. Libra on the Chrome Giant. One is 22. Evade his attacks to create a prism opportunity. I'm sorry, I find that a little weird. I know I could use blind on him, but seriously.
Well, that ought to do it.
Right.
See, we're closer with the Hyperion. Not close enough, though. Alright, that's good for the Gimme Golem. As I said, I'm gonna go back to where the train was blocking. And a Mega Phoenix. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let the see now. Oh, great. Once again, at least it's getting us more experience, so more to me. And also, here's another tip. When you beat the final boss, you'll actually have the ability to make stacks completely out of mirages. It won't just have to be Lana and Reyn. Strange, I know.
Gimme.
And the Gimme Golem wants a wear wheel, and we got it. First of all, there's a puzzle switch in that direction, so you might want to pay attention to that. Over here, there is 2 Phoenix down. Oh, we got a lot of Phoenix down. We won't have to worry about dying for a while. More bats. Huh. Parker, you always send the weirdest fucking photos. But he's a dangerous criminal. He's just some guy in a Halloween costume. Parker, I told you to find me pictures of Spider-Man in action, not Spider-Man making IKEA furniture. But this one I do like. Spider-Man homosexual. And got it. At least we're getting our gil back. A magic plus seed. Okay. Alright, just about finished here. Gonna have to go back to the little save point. And also see what I need to do for the wait, wrong direction. See what I need to do for the puzzle switch. Probably something with dark. No, thunder resistance. Okay. Mini Mantis, new. Alright, Babeliz, whatever. Do that. Probably nothing though, because yeah, as I figured. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, I could switch the baby Behemoth to Kuza kit, but meh. Quit using magic. Just physically hit Lon so he can kill you. I know it makes me sound like an asshole, but most of the time I am an asshole. Did you just absorb my magic? I think I get it. If its HP is in the yellow, then I'll do that. Alright, take out that vampire. Yay. Ouch. Crap. Alright, just about done here with this thing. Thunder! And it killed it.
Predictable.
Alright, that did it. Then we're just gonna check out what stats we can get up. Mantis? Nope. Mirage boards. 8 points, not bad. Alright, I think I'll keep the Flamantis. Alright, Baby Behemoth, check out the Kuza kit. Stabilizer and blank space. Alright. Magic doesn't really matter with that. Alright, go to Chocobo. And as I've said before, I love that the fact that it changes the music depending on what you have. Alright, yeah, later on we're going to be getting the transfiguration for the Chocobo, but not for now. Go to Hyperion again. Spark Dragon. And check out the Red Dragon. Accuracy plus Flare Star. Now the Spark Dragon probably has, yep, a lot. God. That actually... Oh. Meh. We'll just keep it as a Mist Dragon. Yeah. Alright, go to the Black Knack. Yes. Mirage boards. Because if you can tell, we're just about at the boss. So you might want to make sure that everything's good before you go off into it. Just saying. Alright, and we're good. Yeah, we're just fine. Miscellaneous, Magic Plus Seed, Mirage Rule, Balance. Balance is an ability that allows you to not wobble so easily. Alright, well, if you're ready, we'll take on the boss.
What's
I think I saw somebody inside of that train.
You were so full of elixirs. But I saw it too. But you're really not imagining it?
Ah! Holy God!
Huh?
You gave me a heart attack. Oh man, you don't ever change. One little whiff of the supernatural makes you freak out.
Lon?
I think we have bigger the things to worry about now. Huh?
Why do I hear a train?
What the honk is
It's the Phantom train from 6.
Not again. Me and trains, we are so not getting along lately.
The Phantom train.
Speaking of,
What was that?
do you know the difference between a train and a tram?
Yeah, Reyn? This is really not the time!
That is crazy. I think that's the Phantom train from 6.
Mistaking that for the anything but a ghost train. Why couldn't it be a mirage instead of a ghost?
Is one really better than the other?
Yes, mirages and ghosts are nothing alike.
Good to know.
Ah! Reyn!
We have to go after her.
Right!
Okay. Reyn and her Sax have
hang
left the
on,
party.
sis.
Onward. Yeah, you're gonna be going right down here. Once you're ready, let's take on the
You're the straight ahead.
Vampire Prime, who took Reyn.
Reyn!
All right, let's do it. Man, this is weird. All right, Reyn looks like she's all right.
There.
Are you okay, Reyn?
Yeah.
It's the Vampire Prime. Let's fight.
Let's do this, sis! Reyn, you okay?
Huh?
Okay then. Just checking.
All right, checking him. He has 10,000 HP. Resistance. Okay, we can use holy and water to help bring him down. I think, yeah, we have water. Okay. So we'll go ahead and keep hitting him with the horn and stuff like that. Yeah, that's really just the strategy, you know, hit him with water and horn, you know, just to bring his HP down a pretty good amount, considering that we're now almost 4,000 HP down. Now we're at 4,000 HP down. Why is it going after Reyn? Seriously, I'm here too. Lana's. Great vampire bats. I'm just gonna focus on taking down the Vampire Prime. Oh, he got 3, and they're all going after Reyn. You know what, champions? Ball fair. Since it so happens that these things are weak to water. Yeah, just to make things easier. Boom! Vampire Prime's down. Alright, we got Mega Phoenix, 1 Vampire Prime Memento, and 6 Arma Gems with a high potion. That's awesome, getting 6 Arma Gems. Now we can do more quests.
Yes.
This is the bad. I think he might be the immortal.
Oh, dude, Reyn. Got any ideas?
Um,
Reyn?
oh shit, she became a vampire. That's actually a pretty cool design for the Vampire Prime. Cloud! with a giant wooden stake. Yeah! Got it! Man, vampire ashes aren't so good for a respiratory system. Cloud.
And then I said to the chocobo, "You feather cut that out."
I'm sorry, that's funny.
Good work. Looks like she's gonna pull through now. Her and the town. Thanks to you. Dude, way to come prepared. Thanks, Sid. He found out that to defeat the Prime, we'd need a wooden stake from a tree that's been alive longer than him. That took some hunting. I just looked for the oldest tree I could find. Made it just in time.
Good morning, Lon.
Oh, hey. Morning.
Huh? Cloud's here? Huh? Wait, what? I was attacked by the Prime, and then I...
That's fine. You became a vampire, but Cloud helped us.
Dude, no!
Dude, yes. Seeing you with fangs was creep. Hey.
It's the key. The key of shadows.
Hit the hooray! That's 3 out of the 4 keys in the bag!
The Prime must have been holding on to it. Except this key.
What about it?
I don't know. What is it you think these keys are gonna unlock? Huh? Well, they're keys, so a door, I guess? Nah. I'm overthinking it. Never mind.
Thanks, Cloud.
Cloud! I never thanked you!
Thanks again! Don't do anything you're gonna regret later on.
Right. And we get the key of shadows. What? Was that Cloud that did that, or someone else? Oh, it's Odin. The legendary summon Odin. Cloud's champion medal has been unlocked, along with Celeste. Yes, we'll save. All right, well, we're done here. Let's get out of here and back to Ninewood Hills. All right, let's see what we got going on now in the girls' tea room. All right, Gilgamesh. We'll get his HP up. Oh, that's what it gets. Okay, speed and evasion. That's pretty cool. The key of flames, the key of earth, and the key of shadows. We have one left. I believe that's a key of... Yeah, it's a key of water, and I know exactly where it is. Alright. I thought... Okay, and it's just that we have a second slot. Yeah, give him agility. Okay, and let's get going. We probably have some new quests here.
Shall we... What now?
Alright. We'll go ahead and do the one for Vivi. Then after that, we're going back to the train graveyard. I mean, to Tometown.
You have awakened as a champion, and I believe you have washed your hands of the Federation. However, there are many in Figaro who view an army of black mages, and one that served Bahamut, with considerable suspicion. Can you offer us your allegiance all the same?
Edgar, sir. I know it's just words, but I've heard enough about what the Federation's done to understand that it's not right. Maybe I can help you somehow, or maybe I can't. All I can tell you is that I'm willing to try. I'm going to prove myself, to you and to your people.
Eloquently stated. Yes, they'll warm to you soon.
King Edgar, why? You've ordered the Black Mages on yet another mission?
Yes. With them out in the field, your men can stay here and get some much-needed rest. Think happy thoughts.
You're refusing to see the problem at all. I tell you, sire, you are far too trusting of them. Those things started out as mirages, and for all we know, they're still spying on us. I'll just have to keep an eye on them for the both of us. I beg of you, do not allow their cunning to win you over. Stay vigilant, sire.
Cunning?
Spying on us. Well, Vivi should be able to weather it.
Oh, it's the captain. Hello, sir. Are you on patrol? You work so hard.
Huh? You're that... Listen here. I have a few words for you and...
Oh, yeah. Outside I found this beautiful flower. You can have it if you like.
Hmm? Oh.
It's so strange. I thought Figaro was nothing but desert, but that isn't true at all now, is it? And we wouldn't have such pretty flowers if the kingdom's finest weren't out there bravely defending the castle. Ah! Oops! I'm gonna be late for training. Pardon the intrusion, sir.
Aww.
It is a lovely flower.
That Vivi. You just can't help but like the kid, you know?
Thanks to the Black Mages, Figaro's defenses are stronger than ever. We're lucky to have him around.
I'm not unreasonable, and I never told anyone the Black Mages aren't capable. I just want everyone to play things on the safe side.
Oh! Captain, sir. I already cleaned up around there a while ago. But if it still needs work, I'll be happy to give it another go.
What? Oh, is that so? Fine work, I'm sure. You just run along now. Go on, get some rest.
Okay. Hello there, Captain, sir. Oh no, your uniform got torn. Want me to stitch it up for you later?
What? Oh, thank you.
Is there gonna be any fighting?
Wow, sir, look at your hands. They're so huge. Hey, Captain. Hey, Captain. Hey, Captain.
Oh, it's happening in his dreams.
Captain.
Ah! What has gotten into me? I'm like a man possessed. I can't get Vivi out of my head. You know what? I'll suck it up and just say it. We need him. He's become an indispensable member of our kingdom.
Funny. This point of the castle has always become a place of revelations.
Completely right about the boy. What a resilient lad. I salute you, Vivi. Mine is a hard mind to change. King Edgar, why? You've ordered the Black Mages on yet another mission?
Yes, Considering the operation at hand, I felt that their ranged magic would be the best fit. I understand your reservations, but you need to learn to trust Vivi and the other
You're
Black
refusing
Mages.
to see the problem at all! You're putting them in too much danger, sire! How can you foist all the hardest missions on them?
Huh?
If anything were to happen to the Black Mages, it would be a devastating loss for the Kingdom of Figaro! My men will join them, sire. Just watch. We will keep them safe. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get ready.
Wow.
What in the world is going on?
Edgar, the Black Mages are ready to leave at any time.
You are a sly one, Vivi.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. Listen up. Today, the Castle Guard will be deploying with you. Don't let them down.
Aye, aye.
I knew that I was right to place my trust in them. The Black Mages and Figaro are going to be fast friends.
Yes, they will be.
Still, how did Vivi win the captain over?
Just being nice. Is that seriously all for this? Yeah, it is. Holy crap. It's just a bunch of cutscenes. Remedy Plus. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go back to Tome Town, because we need to see what happened to the town now. Actually, before we do that, let's see if Seraphy has something new for us on her head. Yep. A Pixie Stone. Thanks for doing that, since we used up 2 gauges. Alright, yeah, nothing real new there. Mirage boards, not really anything. Oh yeah, considering that we didn't do anything, it was just a bunch of cutscenes. Still, I always have liked Edgar and really any character from 6. And once we get the 4th and final key, we'll be going to a place that has yet another character from 6. All right. And right over here is a train graveyard, in case you wondered. Tome Town of the Ancients. Look at how lively this place is now. That is cool.
Oh, looks like everyone's back to normal now.
Another day has been saved.
Alrighty then. Next up is... what were we after again?
The Key of Tides. Will Reyn and the Long succeed in their noble adventure? Stay tuned.
In the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
We gave you permission to cut to a commercial break. Put us back on the air.
And now, back to the adventures of Lon and Reyn and Tama and a bunch of Mirages and Lon.
Oh, whatever. So, what are we doing? Anybody? Should we go pay one last visit to Celeste and Sid before we head out?
And I wonder what this is. Blue Magic Compendium. If it's blue and it's magic, it's somewhere between these covers. Aurora, level 5 Death, Moon Flute.
Oh, so you made it through unscathed? Not long after all the trouble started going down, this person with a ghastly pale face attacked me. I thought I was a total goner. But then this total dreamboat with this huge sword.
Yeah.
I wish I could thank him somehow, but...
He's in the library, you're fine. Talking about Cloud. Alright, at least we have that. I do like how this place looks.
I just raised my civic right.
Oh, right, this is a place for the Federation.
All work and no play makes you go home with lots of money.
Yeah.
I had my own dreams. Now I'll never...
And again, you shouldn't be trusting the Federation with a lot. Aw, little kitty. Really? Nothing in this direction? Alright, off to the library. This is a big place for sure. And there are books here that have parts for the Azure Prophecy. So, be sure to give that a look every now and then.
Come by and visit whenever you like.
Thank you, Celeste. Alright, what do you got for us, Sid?
Keys, you say? A temple in the deep? Well, I believe I've heard of such a temple in the Besaid region, directly above us.
Besaid?
So, about this Besaid place. It sounds like it's the continent that's directly above us.
Good. We won't do any falling to get there.
Be whatever it's called, here we come!
No jokes about BO this time? Oh, good.
Alright, let's see. What do you have for us, Sid?
By the by, do you buy into this so-called Crimson Prophecy?
You have to keep in mind that we remember almost nothing about Grimoire. Azure, Crimson, all this prophecy stuff, it just sounds like jibber-jabber to us.
Yeah-huh. This is my first time in Grimoire, too, so I don't get it either.
Yep, sails over my head.
Yeah, well, Lon, entire Navy sail over your head.
I suppose that it's fine as long as you're taking it with a grain of salt, but do allow me to add a word of caution. You see, while this library contains every ancient book you can imagine, not one of them mentions anything about a Crimson Prophecy.
Wow. So even with all these books, you're still missing one?
No. Anything old enough to be called a proper prophecy would have to be in our archives.
Huh? Then why isn't it?
Indeed. I'm certain there's a good explanation, which we just aren't thinking of.
I don't know. Alright, what else you got, Sid?
Hey, Sid. Since the town's got one of those anchor things, doesn't that mean you guys are a part of the Federation now?
Really? That would certainly be news to me.
Huh? What do you mean?
What do you mean? As far as I know, we drove those yahoos off. Whatever it was they thought they were selling.
So then what? They took over Tometown by force?
Huh? So the vampires were all part of some bigger the plan?
What? Oh, no. They would never. Yes, they would! When did the Federation become such thugs?
You mean it wasn't like that before?
Oh, well, they were certainly very coercive, but I've never heard of anything quite like this.
Well, we have. Bahamut sent a whole horde of goblins to invade Cornelia.
Really? Well, you don't say. That's just a little bit unsettling.
True, Sid, true. What else?
You do know those monocles you got there. I invented those some years ago.
What?
Wow, dude!
This was back before I got my new body. I was on a grand adventure to find new books, and I noticed that the towns I visited had just the strangest spatial distortions. I naturally suspected the presence of hidden bookshops.
For the record, that's not normal.
Well, anyway, I decided to make a lens that corrected the distortions. And when I saw a whopping no bookshops and a bunch of weird chains, I made a sad face and gave my dear monocle away.
How much of a bibbity-file are you, anyway?
Later, someone asked how to make the lenses, so I generously passed the wisdom on.
And I guess those models found their way to Charlotta's Inn.
Huh. Curious. Anything else, Sid?
If you don't mind,
Nope. Let's see what Celeste has to say.
The town seems to be back on its feet.
Right?
Still, how can they care so little? Do they not mind their home in chains?
Yeah, I guess they just don't care unless it's actively hurting them, huh?
It's worse. Some of the poor fools are even thankful for it. They think it's Bahamut that will keep them safe from vampires.
Maybe some people just think life under Federation rule is easier.
But is it truly easier? When Bahamut takes control, they promise you'll remain free. But that's not true at all.
What does that mean?
The whole catch about joining the Federation is that you're asked to become an architect. Someone willing to build a better tomorrow.
Okay, but how do they convince people?
Well, part of the appeal is that it gives you something to be proud about, but that's far from the only incentive. You see, once you're an architect, you get to live in a cathedral and perform your duties amidst the utmost luxury. You're kept far away from war and strife, never wanting for food, and free to live out the rest of your days in leisure.
Oh, dude! No wonder so many people are lining up for the job.
Sign me up for the pampered and well-fed crew.
Yeah, but don't you think it sounds a little too good to be true?
Exactly. Any sane person can see it.
Yeah. No one should fall for that stuff, right?
I can't imagine what goes through their heads.
But if you voice your suspicions or reject their luxury, the Federation pushes you right to the bottom. You become dead to the world.
Yes, we've seen them. People like that.
So no one wants to dig deeper or think harder about it. They nod their heads, oblivious to what it means. Better to take the less complicated path than justify it by only hearing the things you want to hear. It's truly maddening when you consider it. The consequences are right there, but they refuse to look.
Unfortunately, Celeste, there's a lot of people out there who don't know how to think things through. It really is so sad.
How very true. But hey, once you've made up your mind about stuff, it's not an easy thing to back down. Folks would say, you know, oh yeah, they'd say you lack confection.
Wow, Mom! That does sound like a soul-crushing dilemma. I wouldn't the one to give up candy.
I've heard some dumb things, but rate it on a scale of dumb to 10, that right there was the dumb Evan. Oh, and I think the phrase he was looking for, it's lacking conviction.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, me too.
Then why did you say it?
You are a funny bunch.
Hey, there's only one weirdo around, and that's this guy.
Huh? But she said funny. And I am not weird.
Oh, you are both weird.
What?
Dude!
Yay! I'm the only one who's not the weird!
Oh, sorry. You're included.
What?
What else you got to say? Ooh!
You know, I meant to ask, how did you end up working here with Sid?
Let's just say Sid and I go back a long way. He's the one who hired me to protect Hometown. Of course, now, I stay for other reasons. Someone has to make sure he stays out of trouble. Over half the junk you saw in the train graveyard is stuff Sid destroyed on one of his rampages.
What?
Wow, dude. I was wondering how it got piled up. That was Sid?
His mind shuts down, and he becomes a pathological collector who attacks anything he sets his sights on. There's no pattern to his targets, so he poses a real danger.
That sounds pretty rough.
So you see, someone has to keep an eye on him, or there's no telling what sort of damage he might do.
Alright, thanks for that, Celeste. What else?
Come by and visit.
Alright, let's see what Cloud has to say wherever he is. Where is he? Alright, looks like we'll have to get to the Besaid. And for those who know what I'm talking about, then you know video games. Alright, what you got here, buddy?
What's the past?
Wild
That's
Rose.
Right. Well, don't tell anyone else. Here, I'll give you this if you keep it under your hat.
A potion.
What's the past?
Yeah. Well. Okay. Isn't Wild Rose something from Final Fantasy II? Oh, what's this? Girls Diary Entry 6. Alright, let's check that out. I asked Dad if there was anything we could do to help Mom out, but he laughed and said we were already doing a big help by chipping in with the housework. Doesn't he get that I want Mom to work less? And doesn't look like there's anything here.
Ever heard of death magic? It can KO you in one shot, no matter how many HP you have left. Scary stuff, right? But if you run stacked...
True, that can happen. Especially freaking death magic. It's like everything in games, you know. It's good when you do it, but it's not good when the enemies do it to you. You know what I mean? Alright, let's go ahead and head out. Looks like Cloud's not here anymore.
I was attacked by this, of course, but it is really...
Yeah, it would be scary if you stayed that way. The minutes are... Alright, looks like we'll be heading out now. Ooh, someone's got a quest!
Hey, you... see... is there any
Defeating 10 mirages in the train graveyard. Alright. But we're gonna head back to Ninewood Hills and see what else there is. If not, then I'm actually gonna go over to, of course, their room and see what new stuff is there.
Well, what now?
Intervene. Alright, nothing new. Well, in that case, we're gonna go get some new champion medals. Let's get Bart's and Cloud.
What now? See you soon.
That you will, girl in the tea house. Twins room. Sorry, I was just messing around with buttons. Alright, let's see what else is here. Who's who? Alright. Rydia. Alright, yeah, we know that. When a familiar loses the summoner that brought them to a world, it also loses the source of magic that allows them to linger there. Once the magic from their summoner invested in them finally fades, they must return whence they came. However, some masterless familiars prove to be powerful, resourceful, and intelligent creatures. They secure sources of magic that allow them to remain in the world long after their summoners have died. The Mist Dragon Rydia's mother summoned is one such mirage. And that is true. In Final Fantasy IV, Rydia had originally Titan as her summon. And the Mist Dragon was the guardian of the Mist Cave and was Rydia's mother's. Among the mirages that Lon and Reyn capture, some, like the seven known as the Pleiad, are powerful enough to secure their own magical sources, leave the confines of their prismariums, and wander about the world at will, even while their souls remain beholden. If they're called upon, they're forcibly teleported back. However, this is only possible if the prismarium's master is not paying attention. To put it simply, picture a heavy door in every prismarium that leads to the world outside. If the mirage is strong enough and no one's watching, it can push the door open and head along on its merry way. However, if the door is kept under lock and key, then no matter of pushing can force it open. Long ago, Lon and Reyn captured a great number of mirages, but left the doors to virtually all of their prismariums wide open and unguarded. Because of this, many mirages, the Pleiad in particular, rampaged across Grimoire and caused some trouble for everyone. And Lon and Reyn, as a cause of this sorry state of affairs, became known as the Demon Dyad. We've heard of that a couple times. Alright. The captain was tasked with providing support to the two key players in the plan to free Figaro, Lon and Reyn. But in order to elude the Federation's agents, he disguised himself as a prisoner in rags. You can see the captain takes his job seriously. He spent hours writing all his lines. But let's face it, that was one ham and cheese sandwich of a performance. It goes without saying that his acting abilities are a regular topic in the barracks. The captain was convinced Vivi and the Black Mages were just more spies of Federation left lurking behind Figaro. He tried everything in his power to oust them as traitors, but in the end, the purity of Vivi's heart won over even the distrustful captain over. Alright then, Vivi. Yeah, we know about that. Seeing as Vivi gained sentience in Edgar's domain, or under it if you want to nitpick, the king felt it was only right to give him and his brethren a chance to find their place and purpose in Figaro. Since then, Vivi in particular has begun to look up to Edgar as both a leader and as an adult. Wait, is that okay? Edgar as a role model? Well, don't worry. Don't panic. Vivi's heart is pure enough to guide him along his path. Probably. Are you so worried about his future? Well, all that works differently here in Grimmar, even if it is uncertain. And Celeste. Yeah, we know about that. Okay. Celeste and Sid go way back, and they're close as a result. He was the one who hired her to protect the Library of the Ancients. Now that Sid is prone to rampages, the position turned into a round-the-clock job. She is a little peeved about not being able to go out, but likes Sid enough to let it slide most of the time. Sid's time in the military has made her terse and businesslike when dealing with stranger, but once she gets to know you, she really opens up. The Federation looks favorably upon citizens who work to become architects and reward their efforts with a place at a cathedral where they are guaranteed a life of luxury, happiness, and peace. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, the Federation has been selling this story for 100 years. More than enough time for the populace to build up a kind of blind faith. And faith is a tough thing to dismantle, even with the rational thinking, once you've made up your mind. Well, this is where Lon would say something about confection. But the important thing is, he understood that people are hard to change. Maybe that comes from experience. Then, Sid. Alright. No matter how you slice it, Sid is a robot through and through. Nonetheless, he insists that he's human. Might as well humor him. Sid and Celeste grew up in the same town and have known each other for years. He's lucky to have a good friend step in and quiet him down when he occasionally enters robo-rampage mode. Celeste made it sound as though Sid's soul found its way into his new metallic body by accident. If so, he was lucky. The truth is, Sid was mortally wounded while fleeing from the Federation and would have died if he hadn't switched bodies. That said, he is pretty happy that he no longer needs to sleep. More time for books. Other benefits of mechanization include limited rocket boosters, great for accessing those hard-to-reach shelves, and never having to worry about getting a paper cut. Sid always did have a talent for finding the shiny silver lining on any cloud. Anything else? Odin? But it's probably just, yeah, Odin. Who's been in 3? Alright, let's see, what else? Nothing new for Edgar, probably. Alright, and then see what's new in the Mirage Manual, of course. Come on. Nothing new, really. Alright, Demi-Vampire. Meh, we'll get it from the Ice Bat. The Biter's Biter. In other words, the Nosferatu who first nibbled on a non-Feratu. Legend has it that he is immortal, invincible, invulnerable, incorrigible, indigestible, a lot of ins. He's not the first vampire ever. We know that distinction is taken, but he's still bad news. I'm sorry, I don't get what that last line meant. A mirage with sharp fangs that doesn't just suck blood, they drip venom too. One great reason to not get bitten by a vampire is because you'll end up looking like this. Fix a heavy Transylvanian accent. Also, sparkles while no one's looking. No! They did it! No! They did it! No! I'm sorry, that's awful! What the hell? They had to do that? A mirage with a menacing mace that delivers power punishing blows. Takes less damage when unstacked. The burning question is it chrome plated or chrome all the way through? Good question. What's the lead gnome say? Oh, okay. Nothing new. Escalator. A move relative that is constantly munching on a skull. Cute, but don't let that fool you or you'll be next. Technically, it's just nibbles skulls and doesn't actually eat them. But sadly, Nibbler was already taken. Was that the reference of Futurama? Eh, well. We're not going to be getting the Yurugu for a while. And that's it. Oh, also another thing. The minigames? You don't have any. There are not going to be any until, yeah, just about the end of this game. Alright, well, I'd say we're just about done with this episode. Well, in this episode, we went through the train graveyard, or rather the second half of it, because my Wi-Fi decided to crap out on me. And we defeated the Vampire Prime, freeing Tometown from the curse of the vampires. In the next episode, we are going to be heading over to the Besieged region, and then we'll be heading on our way.
Chapter 18.
Well, once this is done.
The Fell Spell and the Quacho Queen.
Alright. Start the craning those next because... ow. Alright. And now we have a new path opened up. Right over there. We'll go ahead and do this.
That's not the usual train whistle.
Huh?
Look over there. I think I see some lights that weren't there before.
That's the north of us. Maybe the train will take us to the upper the continent.
Alright. Well, here we are to that big train station. Eclipse Region train station.
Hey, these tracks don't go anywhere.
Maybe they're doing construction.
No.
Not him.
Yes, me.
If the conductor is here, then the train must be up and the running.
But, like, how can it be in so many places? Who's cactuaring the other trains?
I'm everywhere my passengers need me. The nitty-gritty technical details are a trade secret.
Hush!
Nice try!
Ha!
So, Mr. the Conductor, sir? Is the train running? Does it go to the upper the continent?
Of course it does. Go on then, all aboard. But first, your tickets, please.
Alright, before we go, first of all, we have a side quest here.
Oh, I've heard that if you find any you will? She's gotta be graceful. And
we already have one.
And it's all thanks to... This is for you.
What do we got? An accuracy plus seed. Awesome. Okay, well, first of all, let's see if there are any treasure chests around. Chocobo Girls special promotion. Say the magic words to the Chocobo Girls and they'll give you fireworks. The magic words are meow meow choco chow. I'm sorry, that's weird. And we get two turbo ethers. Alright, well, we finally got to the train station, and in the next episode we're gonna go to the Besaid region and try to get the 4th and final key for possibly getting to the head of the Bahamutian Federation. See you guys then. Thanks for watching.